And today I would like to show you a configuration of an analog synthesizer in Ableton Live. Now, it's called analog, but it is in fact a digital synthesizer, but it simulates the behavior of a standard analogous synthesizer. So as we know, the sound originates in the oscillator, and we have several waveforms to choose from. We have sine, sawtooth, square and noise, and we can take square. It's not square, it's pulse, and we can control pulse width. So let's keep it at 100%. Then our signal goes to a filter, which is turned off by default, and also by default it's set to be a low pass filter with the curve decreasing at 12 decibel per octave. You can also change it to 24, band pass, notch, high pass, and another option called performance. Now let's keep it at low pass, and let's decrease the frequency so that the sound is not as bright as the oscillator generated it. You can also increase a bit of resonance to give the timbre a bit more color. Next we have an amplifier, and this is where we can control the envelope of our sound. So let's say we can increase sustain. So now whenever I hold a key, the sound will play as long as I hold it. But we can reduce it a bit. And here we have an envelope for a filter, which we can also shape as we like. But we're not going to hear it affecting the sound unless we increase the envelope amount. Finally, we have an LFO, and that's what will help us give movement to our sound. But just as in the case with filter envelope, we need to define the amount of each parameter that we want to be controlled by the LFO. For example, if we want to control pitch, we use it here. We can even control the pulse width that we set earlier with it. We can control the filter frequency. The panning. And the level, the volume. And of course this rate controls how fast our low frequency oscillation occurs. So if we increase this, and let's say we apply it to our filter's frequency modulation, we can see how this parameter controls our LFO's frequency. Now the synthesizer has a lot of other options to control. It has actually another oscillator, so you can generate another wave, and it can either be filtered through the first filter or through the second filter. It can also have its own envelope that either works separately or in combination with the first oscillator. So the synthesizer is very fun to play with.